Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Wine Review. I am Ryan, the Wine Guy, bringing you a California Pinot Noir from the Monterey region. It is a 2014 Irony Small Lot Reserve. It is the ivory label. They have a black label as well. This is the wine in the glass. Really overall a little light. You can really see through it, but it does sort of give you that nice darker tint. A light tint around, sort of with a semi-dark core, but still light enough that you can see through it. It's 14.5% alcohol. It's probably around 15. Probably get on sale for $12.99 or less. Doesn't really say anything on the back about the wine itself, just kind of a story about how they founded the wine. There is no I in irony. This is a story of we, a tale of two brothers. As kids, we spent hot, dusty days helping our grandfather in the vineyards when we'd rather have been riding our bikes. Once we left for college and careers, we swore we'd never be back. But life is full of gentle ironies. In spite of ourselves, one after another, we found our way back to the vineyards and wineries our family has tended for generations. And the irony is, we've never been happier. We're making wines from small lots that are honest, true expressions of great vineyards. What's your story? Serve it up with a twist of irony. And invented and bottled by Irony Wine Cellars. So, pretty cool. They make a Cab, they make a Merlot, I believe. Right here is a Pinot Noir. They may even make a Chard and maybe a Sauvignon Blanc. So I'll be sure to be on the lookout for those coming up. So really excited to try this wine. I like Pinot Noirs. They're good to drink. They're easy usually, and but still full of flavor. So let's give this a try on the nose. Ooh, that's a nice nose. You get those nice strawberries, red cherry, kind of like a somewhat tart raspberry. Some good spices are coming through the nose, like a little bit of pepper. Maybe even like a little bit of sort of like cinnamon spice. Allspice, bacon spice, I should say. A little bit of cocoa. Very vibrant, just the nose itself almost makes you just fall in love. Let's try. Wow. This wine's full of flavor. It's very smooth. Has a very just gentle gentle uh, flow to it. You do get those strawberries. You do get those red cherries. You do get that, I would say, raspberry a little, but it's not tart. Like, it smells a little tart, but it's like in the very back there. You get this light sort of pepper kick in there. Finishing off with this kind of somewhat chalky backbone in there, in the very back. Maybe like a cinnamon or like a cocoa powder. Yeah, I think like a cocoa powder, I would say. Um, just a very all lovely, lovely, lovely wine. I mean, 14% alcohol. I mean, it doesn't, taste strong at all, but, because you get all those good fruit flavors, which you would typically see in the Pinot Noir. And Pinot Noirs do tend to be higher in alcohol, but more full of fruit flavor and red fruit flavor, unlike a cab, which has those dark fruits and that black currant. This sort of has kind of like the gentle, redder berries, the more kind of very laid back kind of red berry kick to it, with that light cocoa and light pepper spice to it. Just a hint of the pepper spice, I would say. I don't really see it standing out as much as some really good spicy wines, but there is a light spice in there, but it balances out well, and definitely really a good fruit forward wine, and overall a good fruit wine in general, with those small hints of, like I said, pepper and cocoa. 2014. I may have said 13 earlier, but it's actually 2014. So if I said 13, forgive me. If I said 14, forgive me for repeating myself. Yeah, no, I definitely think this is this is the time you want to drink it. It's not a real expensive Pinot Noir, so it's not something you would want to age for a long time. I would say, definitely this year is a good year to start. Could go another 1 or 2 years. It is a little light though as far as finish goes. The finish does go away pretty quickly, because I can't really taste it anymore, and sometimes by this time I'm still tasting my sip of wine. So, this is definitely a wine that you want to keep on sipping and keep on enjoying, but the flavor is going to be gone relatively quickly, I would say, and you're going to be disappointed once the bottle's finished. So unless if you have 2 bottles on hand, make every sip count. But that's why I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I will deduct a little for that, but overall, I don't see the taste getting any better. I don't see prolonging it would make this taste any better. Like I said, you could wait another couple years, but I would say this is definitely a wine to enjoy now. And maybe at the most wait another year or two. 3 at the most, I would say, but I wouldn't go out of my way to just buy this and set it. I would just keep on buying as a new vintage comes out. And then again, I'm not a wine collector. I don't really collect wines and lay them down. I collect wines to drink now. So, I'll buy like between 8 to 12 bottles and, finish almost all of them, and then buy another 8 to 12, and there you go. But no, this definitely gets a 4.5 out of 5. It's good, but it does lose its flavor fairly quickly compared to other wines that I've had. But that's really my only flaw I really have out of this. Very nice nose and very nice flavor. So it's the Irony Small Lot Reserve Monterey 2014. Here it is one more time. And it's out of California. So, with that, I've got a few weights coming up. I'll do here in the next, probably this month and starting next month. And a couple of them are, they're all Sauvignon Blancs except one. All the Sauvignon Blancs are from all different parts of the world. So I think I've got one American, one South African, and then I've got a California Chard. So I got 3 weights coming up. Yeah, I know I said 4, but I already did a Sauvignon Blanc last week, or earlier this week. So, but be sure to look on out for those. I don't know when I'll do them. I might do another wine review on Monday. Today is Friday, the 20th. Oh, and yeah, Donald Trump's the new president, so yay. So cheers to either celebrating or drowning in your sorrows. Not necessarily going to say which one I'm doing. I'll let you all be, let you all guess that. But yeah, but and again, looking forward to these next wines. I have got 3 whites coming up, and I think another 4 or 5 reds that I've got for you all, or at least that I had before I go out and buy some more, maybe in 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this video. I'm Ryan, the Wine Guy, and as always, cheers.